Edge. Confessions of a Cyber Visionary by Nick Woolsey has on the back cover the information as follows: men and women from age 16 to 65, from internet enthusiasts to staunch luddites, are railing about emails from over the edge. Confessions of a Cyber Visionary, described as both strikingly contemporary and timeless, and the story in this book, punctuated with emails between the narrator and his best friend, takes the reader on a touching, humorous and honest journey down the road of life. I read it, and in general I can agree with what it says in the back. Basically, Nick just gives us a glimpse, or like a fraction of a view into his real life, which you can say it's like a partial autobiography. What makes this autobiography different from others is the way he writes it. And I think I saw that on one of his websites, that he mentioned that only people that actually can relate to his kind of humor laugh when they read his book. I think I laughed on every second page. I'm not gonna really grab something out of the book and just lay it on the table and let you indulge it, because I think you should do that on your own, and you can also read the first 3 chapters of the book for free on Nick Woolsey's website, playpoi.com, where he also gives you information about his poi playing. He puts tutorials on, he gives you information about all the different gear that he encountered during his time of playing poi, and he is some sort of icon in the poi community. But this book is not about playing poi at all. It's about his journeys before he actually discovered playing poi. He looks at a very hard time of his life from a very interesting perspective. He tells it out of his own perspective, but he is I don't know how to describe that. I'm not prescribing anything, even though sometimes when you read this you think he might need a prescription. But he always decides to get through his down times without any. And my most favorite parts are the little people inside his head, apparently, that are solely out to mess him up. And how that is and why that is, and whether he conquers those little people inside of his head or not, I think is really up to you to find out by reading the book. And I can promise you, if you download the first 3 chapters, that's why I'm not even going to read anything out of the book, because you can yourself. I did, and after I read the first 3 chapters of the book, I really couldn't let go of it no more. I took it with to school. Yeah. And so I don't have to really recite anything out of the book. Read the first chapters, and you will see whether it is your kind of humor or not, and whether you can relate to this particular person on your own. I'm actually recommending it to my teenage son, because it also describes a very interesting way of how the author deals with this battle of his personal love life. If you do not have children in the teenage frame, and if you did not raise your children very open-minded and knowledgeable about all parts of life, you should not have them read that. But I think a 16-year-old that knows what's going on and might find this interesting, but only if he has a touch of well, let me put it this way, Ephra and Keisha would have loved this.